Hi, it's Nell, and welcome to my patio on this lovely October afternoon. I wanted to do this video because I've gotten quite a few questions on videos and blogs on all the posts I've done about bromeliads. Why is my bromeliad turning brown? And why is my bromeliad looking so sad? So stick around and I'm going to answer those questions with one answer. Now, there are many reasons why houseplants and plants in general turn brown. It could be too dry, too wet. I'll just tell you, if a bromeliad is too wet, it usually starts to show it in the lower leaves. They'll start to turn brown. It could be too much sunburn. It could be water, too much minerals, too many minerals in the water. It causes it to burn. There are quite a few reasons why the plants can be turning brown. But in the case of bromeliads, there is one reason that stands out. So you've brought your beautiful bromeliad home from either the store or the garden center, and it was doing wonderful. It was flowering, looking great, and then the flowers started to turn brown. I've done a video and a post on that. I will leave the link below. And then after that goes and you cut off the flower stalk, then you notice that the plant is starting to turn brown. And this is just part of the natural life cycle that a bromeliad goes through. As I said, I've done a lot of posts on bromeliads. There's a lot of information in there, so it might be hard to pick this piece of information out, but it is turning brown and it is looking sad just because it is dying out. It's on its way out. But there is a silver lining to this story. So this is my goosemania. I'm going to zoom in on this. I bought it in December and I did the videos and the post in January. I will link the goosemania care one down below. And as you can see, the mother plant, which is right here, this is the mother plant here, is really turning brown. And my acmea, my pink quill plant, and my vreesia went first. The acmea, the leaves really droop and they bend. There's a picture of that in one of the posts. I will leave that link down below just so you can see how sad the acmea starts to look. So those two went first, and then it was followed by this goosemania, and the Tillandsia cyanea also went. So I have cut off the the flower stalk here probably like 3 or 4 months ago, maybe 3 months ago. And I've been cutting off some of the leaves as they go. So you can do that if you want, just cut off some of the leaves. This one is, well, looking really bad. I can just cut this off. Let's see. Or I could just cut the whole thing off down to here if I wanted to. But you know that the plant is okay when these pups, these are the babies that come off the base of the mother. They usually appear before she starts to die. They look fine. Oops, I hope I'm not blocking too much of the camera here. As you can see, a little bit of brown tipping, that's normal on bromeliads because you've got to remember they're native to the tropics and the subtropics. So, and here I'm in the desert. But otherwise, the babies are looking good. So that is what is happening to your bromeliad most likely. If it looks like this, then it is just going through its normal cycle of dying out, and the babies are getting stronger and bigger. This goosemania has been living in my living room, so as long as I have it out here, I'm just going to go ahead. Okay, bee, go away. I'm just going to go ahead and cut the whole thing off so you can better see. Oops, I just put water in the cup. That's not too smart, huh? As they did the other day. Let's go around and cut it all off, and then that way those pups can better develop. And that way you can see them. I'll go ahead and clean that up after the video. As you can see, these two pups, and I will probably take them out of here and replant them because they're in moss, which I'm not that fond of. So they're actually a good size. So that is the silver lining. There was one mother plant and now there's two babies. Oh, wait, and by the way, it's going to be at least 2 to 5 years until they bloom. It takes a while. And here's a closer look at how those leaves look before they die out. As you can see, they were tipped and cut on the edges. I didn't do that. They came that way from the garden center. They like to do that when the leaf tips are brown, but it's just normal. As I said, that's dry air. So here it is, a little bit more cleaned up. I just wanted to let you know that I've done a post and a video on how to remove bromeliad pups. The link to that will be down below. And if the dead stump or the base of the mother plant doesn't bother you, then you can just leave it this way be. As I said, I am going to actually take the pups out and transplant them because I have another Guzmania whose flower is dying out, and it's got 3 pups on it, so I will be able to eventually put them all in the same pot. Okay, so I just wanted to show you the one remaining bromeliad besides that Guzmania that I just cut away that I have from that whole batch of bromeliad videos and posts I did is the Neurogelia. And as you can see, it is looking fabulous. I will say it again, they are my favorites just because this will be looking this way for at least 2 years at least. So in terms of longevity, this one, and then it's got 2 gorgeous babies coming too, but it's gonna look this good for a while. But judging from the views on the videos and the posts, I'm in the minority, but that's okay. That's what makes the world go round. We all have our special bromeliads that we love, and this one is my favorite. But I just wanted to show you how lovely it is. So if your bromeliad starts to look like my Guzmania, and as I said, there'll be a picture of the Acmea, and when it starts to go, if it starts to look that way, then it's just going through its life cycle and it's on its way out, but those new babies will appear. And as usual, there is a blog post to go along with this video. The link will be down below, along with probably just a link to our bromeliads page, because I've done so many videos and posts on bromeliads. That'll be down there for you. As usual, I thank you for your likes and your subscribes. I really appreciate them. I have a lot more videos coming your way, so be sure to come back. Now let's get out in the garden or into our indoor gardens and make our world a more beautiful place. As always, I thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.